Hello everybody, my name is Katie, I'm the Introverted Reader, and today is going to be a review on our book club pick of the month for the month of October, which is To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo, which I actually just finished today. I was really proud of myself. I was about halfway through and I was just like, do you know what? I'm not really doing anything today. I'm just going to sit down and put on some Disney piano music in the background and just read. And that's exactly what I did, and I managed to finish it. And I give it 4 stars on Goodreads. I did really enjoy it. I thought it was really good. I thought it was nice and fast paced. You know, it was nice and short. Okay, I'll give you a little bit more as to what it's about. Basically, it is a fantasy story, sort of like a Little Mermaid retelling, but it's really dark. So she's not a mermaid, she's a siren. So basically, our main character is called Lyra, and she is like a siren princess, you know, like she is like heir to the throne in the Siren Kingdom. And she is like a lethal killer. So if you're not familiar with a siren is basically a mythological creature that has the face of a beautiful woman, and they use their singing voices to like lure sailors basically to their deaths. But she has a particular taste for princes. Like she's killed a lot of princes. And it says on the back, I have a heart for every year I've been alive. So basically, it's like a thing in their kingdom whenever they kill someone to rip out their heart and take the heart and basically like add it to like their collection. And she has like 17 in her collections. And she is known as the Prince's Bane because she just kills a lot of princes. And our other character is Prince Elaine. No, Elaine is Elion. It must be Elion. I've been saying Elaine in my head, but Elaine sounds like a woman's name. If it is Elaine, I'm not judging. Okay, so he's a prince, and he is basically the heir to one of the most powerful kingdoms in the entire world. He's a prince on one side, but on the other hand, he sails around on this ship with this crew of people, and they basically hunt sirens and kill them. So on the one hand, he's a prince, and then on the other hand, he's a pirate. So he's kind of both, but he doesn't really want to be a prince or like heir to like a kingdom or anything. He just wants to sail around on the seas on his ship and, you know, just be a pirate, you know, pirate's life for him. And basically what happens is Lyra does something wrong. I'm not going to say what it is that she does because I don't want to spoil the story for you, but basically she goes against her mother, who's the Sea Queen, who is evil and awful. I just want to say she's the devil. And she basically ends up turning Lyra into a human. And she basically says to her, listen, you go and you find that prince and you rip out his heart, or I will doom you to be a human forever and you'll not allowed to be back in my kingdom, blah, blah, blah. And basically Elion finds her floating in the water and sort of like takes her aboard his ship, and things kind of go from there. The story overall, I did really enjoy. I enjoyed the like darkness to it. I enjoyed the dark twist to, you know, the traditional story. Although I'm thinking about the Disney story, if you look back and you read Hans Christian Andersen's original version of The Little Mermaid, the original version of The Little Mermaid is just as dark and twisted as this, except his Little Mermaid wasn't a siren, she was just a mermaid. But there's definitely aspects of the Hans Christian Andersen version in this. I did like Lyra as a character. She's not really very likable because obviously she's a murderer and, you know, she's just very sadistic and there's not really that much good in her. There is a little bit of good in her as the story goes on, obviously, as she, you know, comes into contact with Elion and stuff like that. And I did like Elion as a character. I did enjoy him. I thought he was, you know, okay. See, my overall opinion on this is that it was okay, because, I mean, I did enjoy the dark, twisted version of the traditional story, as I said there, but I did kind of feel that the ending was a bit rushed. Although I did give it 4 stars purely because of the fact that I had fun. You know, I will give you 4 stars for entertainment, but overall I'm just sort of like, it was okay. I mean, I got through it really, really quick, like in a couple days, so I will definitely give it points for that. It was a nice quick read, and I enjoyed it to some extent, but I do feel it could have been a little bit longer than just like 300 plus pages. Like, it could have easily been 400 pages maybe. Like, an extra 100 pages or so I think would have really helped this book. I wasn't really like blown away by it or anything. I wasn't disappointed either. I'm just in the middle. And like I said, I did give it 4 stars, but I gave it 4 stars purely on the fact that I was entertained, that I had a good time while I was reading it, and it was definitely one of the books that I wanted to read, you know, for like the Halloween season, because it was dark. It says on here, perfect for fans of Leigh Bardugo and Sarah J Maas, and I definitely do see that in there. As terms for like other aspects of the story, there is obviously a romance in there, because hello, it's a retelling of The Little Mermaid, and in all the stories, Little Mermaid falls for the prince or the prince falls for her. Like, that's not a spoiler, and I kind of feel like that wasn't really what's the word that wasn't a pun, by the way, that wasn't a reference, by the way, but I didn't find that aspect very believable, if that makes sense, because obviously we've only been given 300 pages here. We don't really have enough time to develop it very well, if that makes any kind of sense. There wasn't enough time to like really flesh out that relationship. However, I did really enjoy the relationship that Lyra has in here with her cousin. One of the other characters in this is that she has a younger cousin that she's very protective of. I did enjoy the relationship between them, and I did enjoy the relationship that Elion had with the rest of his crew. Like, his crew are given lots of voices too, and one of them is called, I'm just saying his name is Kai. It's spelled Kye. I'm just saying Kai in my head. I don't know if that's right, but like, the relationship between the two of them, like, their friendship is really sweet, and like the banter between the crew and stuff was really, really funny. I remember having a definite smile on my face whenever they were all together. I think I definitely preferred Elion's point of view over Lyra's, just, you know, just for obvious reasons. I just thought he was a better character than she was, but all in all, I feel okay about this book. I do feel now, thinking back on it, that the ending was a little bit rushed, because obviously, you know, it's a short book. I know I wouldn't have said no if it was a little bit longer. That's all I'm saying. But again, it was fast paced. I did have fun, so that is purely why I gave it 4 stars. But we might bump that down to 3.5. But anyway, let me know if you have read this book or not, if you were reading it for the book club. We haven't decided on a book yet for November. I should be putting a poll up for that very, very soon. But anyway, that is my review of To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. I did really enjoy it. I would definitely read more books from her in the future. If you've any recommendations, let me know. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and if you would like to join the Introverted Reader Book Club on Facebook, please do come join us. We pick a book every month, and it's always a lot of fun picking ones that I've never read before, or genres I've never read before. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time. Anyway, I'll stop talking your ear off, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!